Oh, yeah, that's right. It's Madman Mondello coming at you from the Gardendale Garage here in beautiful Alabama. Hope you're all doing well, guys. All right, we've got 4 consoles here that we're going to display. There's a couple of customs in here. All right, all of these up on the line servers. And, of course, you got Myten Menu, Bo2 Mw3 Ghosts Advanced Warfare Mod offhosts from our server. All right, you got the College Football Revamped version 20.1, the latest version from College Football Revamped team on this thing. All right, and we're going to start off here with Mr. Kaden Scott. Now, Kaden, he wanted a custom console. He wanted a moth, and he was like, I want this moth. And I was like going, okay, but you have room for another graphic, okay, which you know, which comes with the graphics package. So I was like, all right, well, let's theme the moth to the flame, okay? So that's basically what this is the moth to a flame. All right, we did a custom laser cutout here that I did, and we did the flame, we did the moth. All right, we're gonna fire this thing up, okay? And just to show you, all right, what we got here, we've got a moth, okay? And then we have a flame, all right? Now, this comes with a remote, as you can see. So we can do red, green, blue, white, and then of course we can do auto, and it does all kinds of crazy stuff. You can speed it up, you can slow it down. There's 368 modes of operation with these LEDs, all right, just to let you know. So there you go, Kaden. All right, I hope that you like it. All right, worked hard on that and get that done. That was kind of intricate. It was a very intricate design to do. All right, so anyway, there you go, my friend. All right, now, all right, as you can see, we're up on Alliance servers. Got it good, okay? We've got your programs, your file structures all laid out and everything. Now, we're going to go ahead. We're going to make sure that she's up and online. So we'll go to the original dashboard here, and we should get a notification from Myten. Yep, there it is. Okay, good. Sounds like a plan. All right, and as you can see, you're up, you're online. Our eyeball-pleasing HUD. We have X Community on here. Okay, just to show you. All right, now, of course, there's sessions and people playing in this thing. As you can see, there's 8 sessions going on right now. It's 11. Well, it's actually 10:45. So you know, it's just as the afternoon goes on, and of course, as we approach evening, this gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and more people get online. So there's always a session that you can find to play in. All right, and then of course you have your players with their prospective servers to the right there. Okay, numerous people online. There's about 40 people online, as you can see. All right, and then you have your settings. You can enable the features, custom matchmaking, force modded matchmaking, custom HUD button, change your online status, change your username, and save your settings. Okay, now we're going to bring this back here. All right, and we're going to go ahead. We're going to go to Xbox Home. All right, that's going to take us back to Aurora. Oh yeah, and another thing too about the guide as well. Over in the 5th tab, you'll see cheats. Okay, you can disable A, enable A. All right, very easy. Okay, when you load the prospective game, which you have, all right, what will happen is this thing will come up. It will pop up lower left corner of the screen that there's a menu there. You can make your selections from that menu. All right, only use one sheet at a time. If you're going to load Myten, disable this by hitting A, all right, and then load your Myten sheets. Now, if you want to use the off host, don't load the Myten sheets, and just enable the off host. All right, plain and simple, very simple. All right, so now, what I'm going to tell you is this: I'm going to be sending you a startup setup video, a link to it. With this, it includes a lot of information about this system. Okay, this is not a normal Xbox anymore. All right, this is a Power PC. It has been unlocked. Okay, now, being that there is a lot of stuff that you can do. You could transfer files and folders, and you could do all kinds of stuff with this thing with Xbox 360 Neighborhood, FileZilla, or any FTP program like WinSCP. Okay, I mean, so on and so forth. So you could transfer your files and your folders. Okay. As for NCAA College Football Revamped, there's a gentleman by the name of Stu Douglas that's on Facebook. Okay. I suggest that you message him. So if you have any questions about rosters, hashing rosters, you know, dynasty, stuff like that, he can answer all your questions and he will help you. Okay, he's a really good dude. Okay, and like I said, the guy is awesome. He also hosts a messenger on Facebook that you can get on that messenger, and he will help you through that messenger. Okay, he will also help you with your rosters, everything that you could ever want. He'll help you with, no problems. All right. So Kaden, listen, thank you for your business, brother. I greatly do appreciate it. I'm glad I could build this for you and what you wanted. Okay, and we're shipping it off this morning. All right, now you've already got a tracking number on it. It will become active today. All right, so listen, thank you again for your business. I greatly do appreciate it. All right, now we're going to say goodbye to Kaden here. All right, and of course we're going to put his little name tag on there. That way then we know who it is, because we don't want to ship it to the wrong guy. That would not be good. Okay, and we're going to put him away. All right, now we have another one here. All right, now there's another custom. This one is for Mr. Joey Birch. Okay, this one is a 2 terabyte unit. All right, now he wanted the Miami Hurricanes. Okay, so that's what I gave him. He wanted Miami Hurricanes. I went ahead, custom made the logos for him and everything, and of course it's got the remote. Okay, with all the LEDs and everything else. Okay, they're programmable, addressable LEDs. All right, so I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to fire this one up here. All right. Now, of course, as you can see, we have our Miami Hurricanes, logo here that we did. And then, of course, we have the duck with the pipe saying the Hurricanes ready to fist someone. Okay, or that came out wrong. I'm sorry. No, not fist someone. No, beat somebody up, okay? There you go. All right. So, yeah, there's violence in this one, I guess. All right. So now, as you can see, we're going to go ahead here. I'm going to set this up here. Okay. Whoa! And that's bad, okay? Like I said, I hate this damn thing. This thing is so unstable. It's not even funny. All right. Now, stay. Good. Okay. So after I wrecked your console there, Joey, all right. No, it's going to take a lot more than that to wreck it. Okay. I also did your ROL on here like you wanted. So we're going to plug the controller in here. And as you can see, you have all different colors too. You got red, blue, green, blue, white, a whole bunch. And then, of course, you got auto. And then you can cycle through the modes. There's like I said, there's 368 modes of operation on this thing, as you can see. And you could speed it up. You could slow it down. It doesn't matter. It's happy either way. All right, so there you go. All right, so now, as you can see, okay, welcome to Alliance Live. You're on it. Got it. Good. Okay. All your stuff is right here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to check out the dashboard, make sure that she's up and right and tight. Okay. And there you are. You're up. You're online. You're live. Our eyeball-pleasing HUD, of course, with X Community and our cheats. Disable A, enable A. Bring this back to Xbox Home. All right. And there you have it. Okay. Now, as I said, I'm going to be sending you a startup setup video that, explains everything that you need to do with this thing in order to get this thing right and tight. Okay. You've got to get it up on your network first. If you don't, and you don't follow that guide, what's going to happen is you're going to get stuck at the Xbox 360 logo, and that's as far as you're going to get. You don't want to do that, okay? So for the love of God and my sanity and yours, all right, please watch that video. It is very, very important. Also, I will be putting out another updated video on how to get it up and online, covering a couple things. Then also I'm going to cover a lot of things in Aurora. I'm going to also show you how to take your games that you have and rip these to the disc on the hard drive if you want. Okay, you could play them normally in the DVD, it doesn't matter, okay? Or you can rip them to disc so that they're on disc, so then that way then you don't put wear and tear on your games, because we all know that when you run these games and everything within that disc drive, there's a mean time before failure. Okay, now when you have the original copies, these are yours. Okay, you can do whatever you want with this thing. All right. However, though, okay, you don't want to use the DVD drive all the time, because number one, it puts wear and tear on the DVD drive. That's number one. Number two, it puts wear and tear on the disc. Okay. Number three, do you want your original disc destroyed over time? Yes or no? Okay, so that's all up to you. All right, so you set this thing up any which way you want, and like I said, it will run. All RGHs do run the same way. They run the same XE build, so therefore everything is the same on them. The only thing that's going to be different is going to be your plugins and dash launch and what you put on this thing. And also what you put on this thing as far as plugins are concerned, okay? If you go out looking for menus or free menus or whatever, make sure they are compatible with dashboard 17559. Otherwise, you will put yourself in a boot loop mode where it just keeps rebooting, shutting down, rebooting, shutting down, or it doesn't turn on at all, which means that the plugin that you put in actually wrote the NAND, which was not a good thing. And I've seen malicious stuff like that before. So be careful with the plugins you put on here, okay? We're also covering XDRPC, okay, which is a plugin to a plugin, which allows you to add as many plugins as you want to this thing, and then some, instead of just the 4 that's available on Dash Launch. There's a lot of things in the work with Aurora, and there's also talk of FSD where, you know, it's going to be going open source, okay, and there's quite a few developers working on it. All right, so that's going to be going open source. FSD is, you know, and if you don't know what FSD is, it's another dashboard that was absolutely a beautiful dashboard, and of course Aurora was derived from that dashboard. Okay, so anyway, needless to say, bunch of stuff, a lot to take in. Please, for the love of God, watch the startup setup video I send you. Otherwise, you will be ripping your hair out, I promise you. Okay, so anyway, listen, my friend Joey, thank you so much for your business, brother. I really do appreciate it. I'm glad I could build this for you. It's shipping off this morning. All right, now we're gonna say goodbye to Joey here. Okay, bye-bye, Joey. And there goes the damn thing again. Wait a minute, I'm gonna fix this damn thing once and for all here. This thing is really, really getting me. Ooh, I'm getting, there. Now try falling over, you son of a motherless goat. There. Oh my God. Okay. Now, we have here, this is Mr. Dylan Wise. Dylan got a 2 terabyte monster from our website. So we're going to go ahead, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug him in. We're going to fire him up, okay, and make sure that everything is hunky-dory, okie-dokie. All right, so let's go ahead, power him on. Okay, and yes, I did. I also did your ROL just so you can see as well. Okay, you wanted your ROL done. There you go. It's purple. Got 7 color changing fading center on it. All right, so that changes all kinds of colors and everything else too. All right, now we're booting up. We're going to get our notification. There we are. Okay, got it. Good. All right, now as you can see, the file structure is already all laid out. Everything is done for you. All right, now all you got to do here, we're going to go ahead, we're going to check out Xbox 360 dashboard, make sure that she boots up and she gets onto the network here. It's not actually getting onto the network, it's actually getting a ping, and it's pinging back, and that's what it's doing. So anyway, sounds like a plan, Stan. Okay, you got your Myten menu all set up there. Okay, you've got X community on there, of course. All right, as you can see. There you go, and you got a bunch of people playing. Now there's 9 sessions, so as you can see, it gets on pretty quick and goes. And there's a bunch of people online where you could play your games with them. Okay, so you can always find, you always find someone on there. All right, now you got your cheats over in your 5th tab. Disable A, enable A. Very easy. We'll bring this back to Xbox Home, and there you have it. All right, Dylan, thank you for your business, brother. I really do appreciate it. I'm glad I could build it for you. All right, and we're going to get it out this morning to you. Okay, you already have your tracking number, so just track it. It'll be to you in about 2 to 3 days via USPS. All right, so thank you once again for your business. I greatly do appreciate it. All right, now we're going to say goodbye to Mr. Dylan here. Okay. And now, let's check this out here. Yes, Mr. Jeff Barry. All right, Jeff did a send in. All right, and he wanted his console RGH, so we did that. We got it all done. All right, and what we're going to do, and he sent in his hard drive with this thing. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to fire this thing up here, and we're going to check out Mr. Barry's here. Okay, now this is a 1 terabyte model. All right, I'm sorry I haven't been doing too many videos lately, but that's because I've been doing these customs and everything, and I had a hard drive crash and I had all kinds of mess going on. So, you know, everything is all now copacetic and back to pretty much normal. All right, so we're going here. Okay, so here you are. Hello again, Jeff Barry. You're on Alliance Live. Okay, got it. Good. Okay, and as you can see, you got all your programs on there. Everything that you sent me. All right, so we're gonna go ahead here and let's check out the dashboard right here. Okay, I'm gonna boot into that. Okay, and we should get our notification. Yep, there's Myten Menu. Okay, it loaded. Good. All right, as you can see, of course, your profile's on here. I didn't change nothing about your hard drive at all. Okay, the only thing I did was put the Aurora programs on it and everything else, so just like you wanted. So there you go. All right, and there's your user account. Now, of course, I did not sign into it. All right, because I didn't want your password or anything like that. I don't want to do any of that. So, you know, we just left it, but it's there. Okay, just so you know. Now, we're going to get our notification. There we are. We're good. We're up. We're online. Our beautiful eyeball-pleasing HUD with Etched community. And, of course, our cheats. Disable A, enable A. Very easy. We'll bring this back to Xbox Home. And there you have it. All right. Now, Aurora is already set up and everything. And you can add your games, you know, that you have, you know, to this thing very easily through the file manager on Aurora. And also I'm going to be doing quite a few videos on instructions and setup and all kinds of good stuff, so that way you know what you got and how to do it and how to use it. Now, I am sending you to startup setup video. I cover most of that in that video. Okay, but that video is an hour long, I know. Okay, and there's a lot to take in, and I think I'm going to wind up doing this section wise instead to make life a little bit easier for you guys, so you understand what's going on. Also, I've had messages about college football revamped updater. Okay, well, we've been working on that, by the way, as well. Okay, and we've got that just about done. The problem is that we needed a dedicated server to be able to download the updates from the CFBR GitHub. Okay, which is, you know, perfectly legal and, you know, everything else. So what happens is, though, is that the thing is that when we did it with the old CFBR updater, what happened is it lagged the server so damn bad I had to shut it down because it was just too much for it. It couldn't handle it. Okay, so I had to get a dedicated server for CFBR, okay, and actually build off of that, and which is what we did. Okay, now I do have, okay, this thing where it actually shows, you know, what you can do. It's going to be an application, all right, that you can download and put on the Xbox. Okay, you'll be able to download it from our website. You'll be able to download it from our YouTube. Okay, and that way, then, whenever college football update goes ahead and, you know, there's an update for it or whatever on the GitHub, you'll be able to download it straight through the Xbox without having to use a computer. Okay, which is kind of important because some people, they don't want to do that, and I can understand that. Okay, now, you know, if you want to see what I'm talking about here and what we've been working on here, well, I'll bring you over here, and as you can see, there's our college football revamped. That's what the UI is going to look like. So as you can see, we have launch game, download update, extract update, switch to score bug, which is very important because some people use the new score bug, then they find out that it's laggy, so then they go back to the old score bug. Okay, it's going to have a help and about, and also to cover the Oregon teams, because there's 3 separate Oregon teams that need to go in a download folder, that need to go in your DLC folder. Okay, well, those files, we're going to make a switch, so that way you're going to be able to choose which one. All right, so and that way then you don't have to extract anything, you don't have to do anything. It's going to download it, it's going to extract it, and it's going to put it in the proper folders. All right, so just so you know, that's what we're working on. Okay, we're trying to get this done as quickly as we can for you guys, because we know that we all love college football revamped, and, you know, and a lot of people, they love that mod. They love it. So, you know, it's really a cool mod, and it really adds a very cool dimension to the game. Okay, so, you know, and you got a bunch of people uploading textures and all that kind of good stuff. So, like I said, it really is a beautiful mod. So anyway, just to let you know about that, guys, there you go. All right, so that's what's happening. We're going to try and get this thing out this week. I am serious about it. All right, because it's got to go. All right, so anyway, listen, guys, thank you so much for your business. I greatly do appreciate it. Okay, thank you for your support over the years and years and years that I've been doing this. All right, I love you guys, and you all take it easy, and I'm going to holler at you all later. Okay, you all have a great day. I'm going to catch you in the next video. Take it easy, guys. Have a good one.